Hey everyone. So we're going to talk about surface area and volume. Okay, this is more of an introductory lesson to these concepts, and I'm also going to introduce some shapes to you. Okay, so let's define what these two words are. Okay, so surface area and volume. These are words that we affiliate only with 3D shapes. Previously, we were talking about two-dimensional or flat shapes. So this time we're talking about 3D shapes. So stuff or shapes that I can actually hold. Okay? So let's run through some of these shapes. Okay? So we have a rectangular prism. Please, I'm not a good artist, but I'll try my best. You see, I drew a rectangular prism here. It's three-dimensional. It's something I can hold. Okay? With shapes like this, they have a length, a width, and a height. Okay? Those are very important things to know. Length, width, how wide something is, and how tall something is. Okay? These concepts can be applied to plenty of other shapes. Okay? But we're only talking about 3D shapes here. This is what's called a rectangular prism. Okay? Most two-dimensional figures have a three-dimensional counterpart, which means the two-dimensional form of this would be a rectangle, right? Or we can talk about another one, such as, it's kind of hard to draw, but the 3D equivalent of a circle would be a sphere. Right? A ball, a globe, a disco ball, I don't know. Anything that's circular, right, can be a sphere. Okay? Another shape we would talk about would be a cone. Okay? Cone, something we hold ice cream in. All right? A cone kind of has two-dimensional shapes within it. So we kind of have a triangle right here, and we have a circle. All right? These are things just to remember as we move on. Okay? So this would be a cone. Another shape that we definitely need to talk about. It's one of the more difficult ones to understand, but as we go through, you'll understand it. So we have called a cylinder, all right? Or like anytime you see a can, mostly canned goods are all cylinders. A cylinder, a can, okay? So let's define what surface area and volume are. And just to reiterate, surface area and volume are only affiliated with three-dimensional shapes, okay? Just like perimeter and area are only affiliated with two-dimensional shapes, surface area and volume are only with three-dimensional shapes. So when you have a question on your GED test, when you want to read a problem, you want to understand what the shape is. Are they talking about a rectangle or are they talking about a rectangular prism? Two totally different things, and you have to understand what they're asking you. Okay? So, surface area. Okay? Let's say I have a cube, all right? Again, I am not an artist. Right? So a cube, right? The two-dimensional equivalent of a cube would be a square, okay? So surface area, right, is the area of the entire outside of this cube, the surface of it, okay? So think of surface area as the outside, okay? So if surface area is the measurement of the outside of a three-dimensional figure, what do you think volume would be? You got it right. The inside. How much do I need to fill this up? How much can I fit into it, right? So if I were to have, Let's say I had a can of Campbell's Chunky Soup, right? I'll write the little thingy. Right? And they asked me to figure out the volume of this can of this can of soup, right? First off, we know what the shape is. What is it? It's a cylinder, okay? So I know if they want me to figure out how much soup can hold this can, right? I have to find the volume of that soup. Or if I wanted to find how much water filled up a rectangular swimming pool, I know it's a rectangular prism. I got to find the volume of it, right? Or let's say they want me to see how much labeling can go onto this can. The labeling is on the outside, so I know I need to find the surface area. Okay, so this is just an introduction to these two concepts in regards to three-dimensional shapes. Remember, surface area is the measurement of the outside of a figure. Volume is the inside of it. Okay, and these two concepts are only with three-dimensional shapes. Okay, in the next few videos, we're going to go into the nitty-gritty on how to solve and figure out surface area and volume of different shapes. Okay, with these shapes, just like all geometry, it follows through a formula. Okay, and these formulas are given to you on your test, so you don't need to worry too much about it. Okay, hope we're all doing okay. And again, it's just the introduction. All right.